Dear friends, welcome back to English Story World Slow English Learning Videos. In today's short and interesting video, you will improve your English vocabulary, reading, writing, spelling, and listening skills in a very simple and easy way. This video is made in slow and clear English so that you can understand every word easily. You can listen carefully or even play it during your sleeping time to improve your listening skills naturally. If you want to listen faster, you can increase the playback speed in the video settings. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to English Story World for more helpful English learning videos. So, are you ready? Let's begin today's lesson. Ramadan in Saudi Arabia, a special story. Aman was a 17-year-old boy living in Riyadh. He moved there with his family 2 years ago. Everything in Saudi Arabia felt big and beautiful to him. The wide roads, the tall buildings, and the grand mosques. But the most special time for Aman was the month of Ramadan. When the moon of Ramadan was announced in Saudi Arabia, the whole country changed. Streets were decorated with lights. Mosques were cleaned and prepared. Shops were full of dates, juices, and prayer mats. Aman loved the first night of Ramadan. After Isha prayer, he went with his father to the mosque near their home. The Imam began Taraweeh prayer. The voice of Quran filled the air. The mosque was calm and peaceful. His father whispered, "This is the month when the Holy Quran was first revealed in Makkah to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That is why Ramadan is so important." Aman listened carefully. He had learned in school that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received the first message from Angel Jibril in the cave of Hira near Makkah. That moment changed history. And it happened in Ramadan. The next weekend, Aman's family planned something special. They traveled to Makkah for Umrah. When Aman first saw the Masjid al-Haram, his heart beat fast. The mosque was huge. Thousands of people were walking around the Kaaba. People from many countries were there: Indonesia, India, Turkey, Egypt, Nigeria, and more. Some were rich, some were poor, but everyone wore simple white clothes. Everyone looked equal. Aman asked his father, "Why does Saudi Arabia feel so different in Ramadan?" His father smiled. "Because this is the land of Islam. Makkah and Medina are here. Millions of Muslims come here every year. In Ramadan, the reward for good deeds is even greater." After Umrah, they traveled to Medina. When Aman entered Al-Masjid and Nabawi, he felt deep peace. He knew that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was buried there. People were praying quietly. Some were crying softly. Some were reading Quran. That night, Aman broke his fast in the mosque courtyard. Volunteers gave free dates and water to everyone. No one asked who was rich or poor. Everyone shared food. Aman felt something strong in his heart. This is why Ramadan is observed, he thought. To remember Allah. To feel equal. To help others. Back in Riyadh, Ramadan life continued. Work hours were shorter. Schools had special timings. At sunset, the sound of Adhan echoed from every direction. Cars stopped. People opened their fast with dates and water. Even shopping malls changed their schedule. Many shops stayed open late at night. Families went out after Taraweeh prayer. Children played happily. One night, Aman's teacher spoke about Laylat al-Qadr, the night of power. It is believed to be better than 1,000 months. It is one of the last 10 nights of Ramadan. Aman stayed awake that night. He prayed extra prayers. He asked Allah to guide him. He asked for success in his studies. He asked for peace for his family. He felt close to Allah in a way he had never felt before. During Ramadan in Saudi Arabia, charity was everywhere. Some people placed large tables outside mosques for iftar. Workers and travelers could eat freely. Rich families donated money quietly. Aman and his mother prepared food packets and gave them to labor workers near their building. The workers smiled and said, Jazalaka khair. Aman realized that fasting was not only about staying hungry. It was about self-control, kindness, gratitude, patience, helping others. As Ramadan ended, the search for the new moon began. When it was announced, people said, Eid Mubarak. On Eid morning, Aman wore new white clothes. He went for Eid prayer with his father. The mosque was full. People hugged each other and forgave past mistakes. After prayer, Aman looked at the sky and smiled. Ramadan in Saudi Arabia was not just a month. It was a feeling. It was history. It was faith. It was unity. It was the memory of revelation in Makkah. It was the peace of Medina. It was the sound of Quran in the night. It was the kindness of strangers sharing food. And Aman understood something important. Saudi Arabia feels special in Ramadan because it is the land where Islam began. The first Quran verses came there. The Kaaba is there. The Prophet's mosque is there. Ramadan there feels like walking inside history. And that year, Aman promised himself something. No matter where I live in the future, I will keep the spirit of Ramadan alive in my heart. Because Ramadan is not only about a place. It is about becoming a better person. And that lesson stays forever.